Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot. And
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential.
And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? Buffon herring after the ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just eases him off the ball. Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. Memphis Depay. Stam calmly anticipates. And it's Memphis Depay. He's played it back. De Paul. And here's Messi. Driving. Messi! Goal! Corinthians! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Diaz. And this is Depay. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Ronaldinho. Memphis Depay.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Memphis Depay. Ronaldinho going... It's Ronaldinho! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corinthians with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Timber. And this is Ronaldinho. Takes aim and crosses. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ribéry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Memphis Depay. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance to deliver. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Messi. Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! And again! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's well positioned here. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Can he finish? Oh, brilliant save.
Beckenbauer really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. There's the shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. And here's Diaz. Gerrard. Little pass back. Ronaldinho! And how did he not make it 4?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one. De Paul. Oh, important interception. It's Memphis Depay! And that's off target. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ribéry, nicely spread. And he's whipped it across. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
That gets us going once more. 45 minutes to change their fate. Messi. No foul, says the referee. Azar.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Diaz. Azar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And this is Zola. And that is expertly dealt with. Corner number 2 then. Terrific effort! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Zola looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicked it back promptly, and it's Lampard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Messi. Very nicely done.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. Ibrahimovic! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Ribery. Oh, it's come loose. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Memphis Depay. Now it's Memphis Depay. He's found a way through. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ribery. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pepe. Stam. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's picked out the run. And he's lost his man here. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Zola.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lampard. No way through there. Memphis Depay. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Real chance! Well taken goal. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable. Ibrahimovic! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
They've played it short. And it's Timber. Oh, that's delightful. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that was vital. And now they can spring out of defence. Bout of passing here, really easy. It's Ibrahimovic! Ruled out the best in the keeper. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's the pull. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Ribéry. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Solar. Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. And time is up. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Threads one in.
There he is, the one they call the Divine Ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
He might be in here! Ribery. Beckenbauer. This is a promising build-up. Hazard, and the through ball. Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot! Xavi. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of...
Oh, no, what has happened here? Hazard. That pass has been well intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Lampard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. Good ball, good take. Romario. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Baggio. Tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Pepe.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Hazard. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pepe. Mateus. And here's Baggio. Lovely feet. Mateus! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Timber with the clearance. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Mbappe looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Now, and Messi! Goal! Saint-Etienne! And there is your opener. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Thinks about the shot. Mateus, towering header! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Romario! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Buffon, herring. Oh, he's been caught napping! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lampard. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lampard looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Xavi. Now it's Romario. Roberto Baggio, who can single-handedly make a difference. He's having a pop! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just...
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And here is the first touch of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Ibrahimovic. Xavi. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Romario. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they're back on the ball again. Ribéry. Vieira. Roberto Baggio, quietly revving up. Nicely weighted ball. Messi! And that's a good finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Saint-Etienne are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, and Messi! Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Baresi. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. Romario going face-to-face with his great... Romario! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
This is their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Saint-Etienne have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. And it's Messi. And the finish! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. This is a gloriously greedy performance. There they go, hunting in packs. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shot a goal! And that's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during...
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ribéry. And they can counter here. And it's Ribéry.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe, chance here to counter. There will be a throw-in. Timber. Roberto Baggio. Azar. This looks promising. Oh, good ball! Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Lampard. And it's Xavi. Roberto Baggio. Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a good ball. And the shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lampard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's burst through! Azar. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Quality ball. He's played it back. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's the sort of situation...
And that will be the final act. Arsenal suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak.